Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in with us today, or if you're watching this after it's recorded, thanks so much. Today, we want to talk to you about the PPP Loan/Grant Forgiveness, the most recent changes that were put into effect last week when President Trump signed the bill. So there's a couple things that I want to go over with you in 10 minutes or less. The first major change to this legislation is that the amount of PPP that you as a small business owner have to spend on payroll has been reduced from 75% down to 60%. So that is a good thing. It's not the 50-50 split that some of the lobbyists were looking for, but we'll take it. 60% is better than 75%. What this means is that now you can spend up to 40% on eligible expenses and your loan can still be forgiven. So that's the first change. Payroll expenses have decreased from 75% down to 60%, which means you can spend up to 40% on eligible expenses. So eligible expenses have remained the same. There's no change to that. Your eligible expenses are rent, your mortgage, utilities, and interest on loan payments. So these have not changed at all. So the third point is the time period that you have to spend the money on payroll and expenses for forgiveness has been extended from 8 weeks to 24 weeks. That is a huge change. This will help many of the loans, in fact, become forgivable, because if you remember right, the calculation was 2019 payroll times 2.5, which comes out to about 10 weeks. But now, instead of 8 weeks, you have 24 weeks. So that's a major change, and it will help a lot of the loans to become forgivable. The other thing that's important to you to know about this as a small business owner is this means you have until December of 2020, basically, to spend on this payroll and expenses. The bank that you got the PPP loan from has 60 days to decide whether or not it's a grant or a loan. And then on top of that, the SBA has up to 90 days to make a decision. So that could mean you could have your first payment due as late as May of 2021. So we know the official deferment period is 6 months. But no, with this new legislation and the way it could work out, it could be May of 2021 before you have to make your first payment. A quick note, you don't have to wait 24 weeks to ask for forgiveness. If you've spent the money and you want to ask for forgiveness, you've spent it correctly, you can ask for that after 8 weeks. You don't have to wait for the 24-week ending period. The time period for you to hire back employees has been extended now to December 31st, 2020. So that gives you more time to hire back your employees and to use that payroll expense, which is now again 60%, not 75%. And last but not least, the repayment period, should you end up with a loan for whatever reason, the repayment period has been extended from 2 years to 5 years for you to pay back that loan. The interest rate is still at 1%. However, you have a much longer time to pay it back now, which means your payment should be lower. So there are some other things you'll want to talk with your accountant about, or you can reach out to us. There may be some tax deferrals. So this is ever changing, folks. As we know, they're still talking about changes. So there could be even more great things to come. We just wanted to share this with you. And if you have any questions about your PPP forgiveness, please visit our website. If you're not a client, at the top right of the screen, you'll see make an appointment. This comes directly to me, and I'll make sure that we get you an appointment at your preference via Zoom or telephone or in person. Within a week's time period, we'll get that for you. If you're already a client, you can send me an email at ckriz@lfcc.edu, and I'll make sure that you get in touch with the most appropriate business consultant. We do have our website, lfsbdc.org/coronavirus. You'll find resources there on how to recover and reopen, industry-specific guidelines. And folks, please do reach out to us. We know you're busy getting reopened. There's some things we can give you, tips as far as e-commerce, marketing, finance, that can help you grow your business. If by chance you should have to sell your business or close your business, please note you can't just shut the doors and walk away. The IRS and the Virginia SEC have things that you need to do. We can help you with that as well as get you retooled. If you're looking for a new career, we can connect you with the right person at Lord Fairfax Community College. So thanks, folks. Have a great day. Take care and be blessed.